Hey everybody, Diamond Deb back here with you in Exiles Hardcore. And what I really need to do today is mine. We normally stream, but not every Sunday, but some Sundays, and so far nobody's around right now. I was late. I was severely late, but I also said I wasn't coming, so I had plans today. We had family dinners to do, or a family dinner to do at luncheon, or whatever you want to call it, and that's what I did. So I'm going to head down into the mine because I need diamonds, and I'm just going to take y'all with me. Let's see. I have a bed on me. I have plenty of food on me. I can't even remember what I did in the last episode. Do I need to put some stuff away? Yeah, I don't need all this meat. I now know what I was doing in the last episode. And excuse my not being able to press a freaking button because I've been playing Hytale again, which is really fun. I'm enjoying it. I'll tell you what, I'll take a stack of steaks to the mine, which is down here. And I know I'm hearing the bee in my ear. They're collecting lots of honey, and I haven't even done this in a while. But yeah, I need diamonds. We have a fairly safe mine underneath me as far as I know. And well, if it isn't safe, it's got to end sometime, right? Okay, I have it two different ways. Why did I fill this one in is the question. Oh, that explains it. Oh shit, I still have chicken on me, dang it. And I keep pressing the wrong button. Alright, let's go down here and plop this one. Maybe I'll... Dang it. Maybe I'll be able to get through this. Oh, well that's all I had to do. That's great. I'll just get over here a little bit. See if it gets out of the water. Put a torch up because Lord knows. Where's the last one at? That'll be great. Oh. I turned, but I guess that's okay. And y'all are probably just going to be doing this with me because I have to record it anyway. Let's see if this one here is better. What I need to do is go see where I turned at and try to go back that way. Okay, so I want to go this way. It's just going to be zigzaggly. Whatever. So how the hell have y'all been? I'm trying to announce in all of my series that my recording times, the availability for me is going to change. Now, where that'll affect you is the amount of videos that I can get out. I am going to be strategically changing everything from Monday through Friday unless I can just fit something in that I can throw in on the weekend, but that's going to be pretty rare, I believe. I'm going to do good to keep up with probably 5 series. Although I do plan on shortening my series of whatever you want to call it, not hardcore, the challenging ones. Instead of having 2 running at a time, I'll end up running 1, and then I'll just pick a series to post twice instead of that. When this hardcore is done, I do have a personal hardcore that I can bring back. So hardcore should be in this spot for a while, which is good. Let's see. Because there's some changes on when I have my grandchildren, and one of them is going to go to preschool 2 days a week, so I'll have her the rest of the days. And then I will have the little one through January. And that's a long time from now. It's just now February. So for almost a year, I'm not going to have my Tuesdays off. But come January, when she joins her sister 2 days a week, I will then get 2 days off a week. So it'll all straighten itself out then. And they are my priority. You know, there's no doubt in that. I love YouTube. I want to be successful at it. Obviously, it would be cool to bring in money like I used to. I never brought in a ton, but, you know, anything helps for the hours that you put into it. But I also love it, so if that never happens, I'm okay. I still want to do it. But the kids are the priority, so, you know, the 2 days that I have just the one, I'll record when I can. She takes a nap, you know, she takes a good nap. Sometimes 2 if I'm lucky. So I'll do what I can on those days, but she is my priority, and it shouldn't be any other way. So it's just gonna, you know, I won't be able to put out a high tell every day. I'm not gonna be able to put out most things on the weekends, but it's okay. I should be able to get 5 down out a week, and I think that should be okay. It just won't be at the rate that I'm doing it now. And that is just part of YouTube and life. You know, I knew I was babysitting my grandbabies when I started this. And it's something that, you know, their parents need. Because this stuff is expensive and they need time to get more raises before they can put the second one in. And that is completely understandable. Oh, I thought that was dark for a second and I just jumped into it. That wouldn't have been pretty, would it? Wouldn't have been pretty at all. Alright, 1 second here. I need a drink of water. Much better. So let me see here. What do I have? I don't even know if I can make another pick, but I should have, because I don't want to wear out my efficiency one, do I? Or do I? Let me run back up here and see. I'd tell you I'd cut this out, but I'm probably lying. So we'd rather not lie to you. Okay, thankfully it's not too far down, I don't think. And I don't have to leave my house to cave, so that's even better. Lots of things. Now that's one thing I wish I could do in Hightail, and that's just whack that so that it's... Good, I can make another one. Whack that so it opens instead of pressing the button and make you pick. Okay. But yeah, I really didn't think I was going to be able to get on today at all. But with the news that I got, I already knew that things were changing. I didn't know it was going to be through January. Initially, it was going to be through July. But it's okay. They've thought about it, and they, you know, they got to do what they got to do for them, and I got to do what I got to do for my grandbabies. I don't mind. I don't. It is a little disheartening that I'm going to have less time for YouTube, but I'm still going to give my best. I'll give you every episode that I can, and I really am intent on fulfilling the 5 days through the week. If I can't do anything else, I'd like to do that. Ooh, and there it broke. And I hate to make you go on a mining session with me, but I have to record everything anyway. My time is definitely limited now, so I might as well bring you along as much as I can. The episodes will be longer. Honestly, it's no different than streaming other than I don't have a live audience. And that's kind of what everybody else is doing, so I'm just going to probably stick with that. Oh, we need every ore we can get. Let me put you over there, because it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I don't even have a lot of iron. You saw that when I went to make this pick. But yeah, I'm just going to treat this series as if I'm streaming it. And if you ask why I don't stream it, it would be nice. It would be lovely if I could. But where my office is situated in the house, it's just not a great possibility for me to be able to do that. I never know when, you know, somebody needs the kitchen and I'm right in the center of the house next to the kitchen. So it's okay. I don't mind it, but it just isn't something that I can do right now. Yeah, don't give me that eerie sound. Dang it, I'm not putting them where I want to. Alright. I heard that. I gotta be by a dark-ass cave, don't I? Oh, I hear skeletons. I must be right next to one. Certainly did hear that skeleton, didn't we? I hope y'all heard it. I have my headphones on in this series just in case somebody hops on. And it's okay if they don't, but I hear things differently through the headphones than I do if I'm not wearing them. So sometimes it just freaks me out a little. Otherwise, I'm just banging away at the rocks, as you can see. Oh, I'm not going to do a play-by-play. I was kidding you. While I do wish there was a little bit of caveage here, I also know that it's probably not the best. That's not what I wanted. Well, we aren't leaving here empty-handed either way. I'll probably take this off and drop it off where her Demon Babe's enchanter is, because if she's going to be the one that builds it here at spawn, I might as well donate the lapis I have for the times that I use it. I don't care if other people use it too. It's just nice to have some. So, y'all got any summer plans? I mean, I know it's still winter, so let's talk about summer, because winter sucks. We are just now clearing up from the foot of snow that we got from that storm that went all the way across the U.S. Thankfully, it has melted. I'm starting to see grass again underneath it. That is stinking wonderful. And then I'm getting quiet again. It has been a long day. Like I said, we had an entire family dinner, so, and my grandbaby, the oldest one, isn't used to seeing me at a restaurant, because we usually just don't do that at this time of year. I'm looking to make torches, and then I keep getting distracted. So she just wanted to grab on and hug Nana, which was wonderful. I love her little hugs. But it was nice. It was nice. The girls were good, especially for their ages. We're learning a lot of things every day, which we are working to transfer the one from a high chair to the table. And for me, a lot of times it depends on what she's eating. But there's a lot of things she's going to be learning new. And that's great. Okay. Sometimes whenever I'm on stuff like this, I don't trust to, for it not to come out from underneath my feet. I guess that was probably early on my Minecraft experiences. Okay, I think I'm hearing water now. Hopefully we don't bust into it, because I just really don't want to. But what I want to bust into even less is lava. I may have to. Somewhere I started hitting my head, and I don't know where I did it. I don't know. We're just going to take some of these down and replace the torches. Okay, that might be better. Because I don't like whacking my head if I don't have to. Oh, that went fast out from underneath my feet. At least it felt like it was. Hearing a lot of water. Oh my god, I hear an Enderman too. I really ain't trying to go into no cave, so they can keep that shit to themselves. Not the best episode to bring you, but like I said, we have to record everything anyway, so here we go. I keep waiting for this water to come in, but hopefully we'll just pass it. I definitely heard an Enderman hit it. Did y'all hear that? Something's swimming in that water. I always try to put enough torches up in this because It is hardcore. Oh, there's that sound again. The music, or whatever it is. Not music, because I don't keep music on. I really just want to hit bedrock and mine for diamonds, because that's what I need. You know, I used to enjoy mining a lot more than I do now since they changed the caves. It's still fun though, I guess. I don't mind just, diamonds. Okay. That's efficiency, and I know I don't need that to get the diamonds, but still. Okay. Now let's see if we have any more. You never know. I think I should put that there. You never can tell really where you're going to find them at after you find some. I can't speak. All right. And who is shocked by that? Nobody. The one thing I dread about the older one being in preschool is the colds that I'm going to have brought to me. And there will be lots of them, I'm sure. Okay, good. It didn't fall. Gosh dang it. I don't like standing on this stuff while it's in front of me. All right. There we go. We found some diamonds, though. At least that's exciting. Are we going to find any more is the question. Aha. Okay, so now we are down here on bedrock. I think I'm just going to stick that there. Okay, that's good. So this was the level that I just found some diamonds at. So why don't we put that there just so that I know. Put you here. And maybe we'll go this way for a while. Because if this is a level for diamonds, it'd be nice to be grabbing them. And that is what I need the worst in this series. Aha. Good call. Nice. Let's just dig out a little more to see if there are any others. No, but I'll take them. How many do we have now? We're up to 8 diamonds. All right. Because we're going to need another pick for sure. And depending on how long the video is, I will try, and I mean try, to take out some of the quiet spots. I might not be successful, but I will try. I don't know if the light changes when it's hardcore, so I probably shouldn't be allowing them to get too dark behind me. Alright, this must be the damn level for diamonds. Hold on and I will tell you what it is. Alright, we're getting even more. Okay, let's see how many we've got. We've got 12, and it is -50. So, must really be anything within this that you can get diamonds. I'm pretty happy with our results so far. And we ain't gone that far in between getting them. And I can always go the other way if I need to. But yeah, as far as what all this does to my YouTube channel, it's really just going to have to be seen as it goes. because the baby is setting up and crawling and trying to walk, so. But I still have nap times, you know, those 2 days a week that I don't have the other. I'm going to miss her, though. I wasn't ready for all this, but Mama's work schedule changed, and the plan was always to have a couple of days a week of daycare, and it is what it is. I think once she gets there, she'll love it. With the other kids, she's she's a pretty shy kid. Pretty dang shy. Oh, I'm hearing lava. I better be careful there, shouldn't I? Now that's some wicked ass sound I'm hearing. We shall leave that in front of us for a moment. I'm not seeing it drip above my head yet, so I should still be okay. And it doesn't flow here as quickly as it flows in the nether. Alright, maybe I won't hit it. That would be the best thing. Alright, I'm really not hearing it anymore. 1 second again. Alright, I am back. For some reason today my need for water is big. And I had a Coke at our lunch, and I normally don't have a Coke. And sadly, I have to report that it wasn't the best Coke I've ever had. But it's okay. The first one they handed us was like at the end of the fountain where they have to be told before they change it because they don't pay any attention, I guess. And yes, I've worked with the public like that. Not the employees' fault usually. It's usually the uppers. So we had them bring us another one. And while it was definitely better, it still had a pretty yuck taste to it. So I wasted my sugar on that. It's okay. I have some root beer here at the house. I probably shouldn't drink it after drinking the Coke, but what can you do? Now I'm ready to run into some more diamonds here. Come on, guys. We're going to run out of pick here before... Oh, right there. Ask and you shall receive. Nice, but I am hearing the freaking lava. Better get those before I worry about that lava, huh? Okay. I think what I'm going to do here... Okay. We got the diamonds. That's what's important. There. Now we are up to 20. Now we might get... I've already got 2 diamond things here. I think mostly thanks to Demon Babe. And I'm probably going to keep the boots. Although I do need to enchant them if I'm going to keep them. I haven't enchanted any of that. So I definitely need a diamond. We definitely have enough diamonds to get the hell out of here. And do something better with this episode. Like make diamond armor. Yay. Okay, I do see here. I see that I have one of these. Go up there. I think I have 2. I'm not going to be able to put a lot of stuff in it. But I might be able to put enough stuff in it. You can go over there. Because I am a Minecraft hoarder. What do I have back here on the ground? Just that? I am curious, though. Huh. So I wonder if it's like in front of me or something. It sounds like it's in front of me. Alright, we aren't going to mess with that. We're going to go back upstairs. We're going to make us some armor. And I think this is just really going to be an armor mining episode. Okay, that's where I got the last set of diamonds at. Yep. If I can get on the thingy-majiggy, we shall go back upstairs. So where did we go for lunch? And it was like a birthday lunch. It was to celebrate 2 birthdays that are somewhat close together that we didn't get a chance to celebrate. So that's something we do usually go out to dinner for. And it's been hit and miss the last couple of years with, you know, babies and stuff like that. But it was fun today. The oldest is old enough to set independently. I mean, she still needs a booster, but, you know, it's okay. There we go. Because I don't want to miss anything that I can get XP off of. So back up the stairs we go. Come on now, and I don't even know if it's night, man. It could be night. Nope. And we got our little windy staircase there. It's okay, it led us straight to diamonds, didn't it? Straight to diamonds. I must have taken the other way down before because I just think I did. Oh my god, those bee sounds. Okay, we definitely want to put some of this crap away. As much as we can of it. How's that? I want to keep that. Okay. We will have to take a spare. Do we have a spare? How about you? You can be the spare. Okay, and then what do I have here? Okay, those got separated. We will put the gravel up here. I'm pretty sure we had room in a chest for that, but whatever. Oh, and that got separated. You can go up there. Okay, let's go get a helmet. Okay, I do have my shield. Good girl. Alright, so I do want to keep some gold on me just for going to the nether. Not sure if I mentioned that. Oh, and I definitely want to make another one of these. I am in half a mind to upgrade totally to diamond tools, but I don't know. I also kind of hate to waste it, you know? Had to grab another drink of water. Had to think about what I had to make there. Okay, do I have a place to stick this other golden armor? I do, I do. Okay, so now let's go to the cookers. Oh, we're getting ready to have to sleep, aren't we? That's alright. It'll just ensure me there's no mobs outside when I go out there unless it's the illagers, and Lord knows they come around enough. Okay, I'm just going to waste a little bit of coal there like I have it to waste. And you, I guess I'll stick in here. Put another couple of those in. And I know we are so close to having... I should just wait. I should just wait to get my XP up to 29 if I... or 30 if I can. Now, what all do I have in here? I like a stack of wood on me for some reason. I guess I need to go trade with some villagers at some point, or a trader if one ever comes around. peeking out the door here. It's not like I haven't already been out. Peeking around. I see no illagers. And I'm not calling for them either. Alright, I guess all we gotta do is wait for this stuff to... Come on now, get down that ladder. Ladders are driving me crazy in Hytale. I think they have ways to go. Oh, good. Oh, I'm not gonna get enough of anything from this, am I? I don't really want to go on a killing spree. But I might have to. It's like half a freaking thing of XP. And I just don't think this is going to get it for me. I think I'm going to at least make an axe in iron. Alright, we're at least up to that. Because I'd like to... Oh god, I've got everything to freaking enchant, don't I? I don't know if it matters if I've got 30. We need an XP grinder, don't we? I make one in every other series, but you ain't seen me do it here, have you? What can you do? Okay, I can get some sticks back on me. Jump over here and see. Oh, only 6, huh? Only 6. You would think I'd know where my chests are. I actually haven't been on here. And probably... I missed a Sunday, for sure. And I was going to miss this one if I didn't go back in time. But like I said, lunch went a little bit quicker than what we thought it would. Alright, let my crazy ass come up here. It's not like I don't have a bed on me. I don't want to kill animals around here, though. I don't like doing that around spawn, and I don't know how far from spawn I want to get. I think Googly's worked on her pumpkin farms more. I might as well, since I've got a stick up my ass about staying still, come over here and drop off the lapis. She did such a great job on this. It's just neat. I'm in Hytale's, and I haven't shown this yet on a recording, but I made a house that looks almost exactly like this, except for it's not yellow. It's just the house itself. And they both are similar to a house that I've made in the past. Which can be fun, because it's not like I play in those old worlds, so sometimes it's nice to have them. And I'm still learning building in Hytale. It is definitely a little bit of learning to do. It's a lot neater in there. I can't tell you how many times that I've been building something and I've thought, oh, if I could just get the half slab to flip. Well, you can do that in Hytale. And now I can't think of any houses that I want to do that on, of course. And it is hard to use that as edging, though, whenever you get to a bend, because it won't go on both sides. And I think that's what's kind of got me on that, you know what I mean? I would say you know what I mean, Vern, but most of you wouldn't know what that meant. It was Ernest P. Oh God, Ernest Went to Camp, I think, was one of the movies that he did, but he used to do a Lender's commercial. And he always said, you know what I mean, Vern? That all came from the movies that he also did. Now, I'm pretty sure they were all B-rated movies. I cannot remember the full name besides his Ernest and something about camp. And that he did the Lender's commercials. And if you don't know what a Lender's is, that was a beautifully made ice cream shop. It was an ice cream shop And you used to be able to get the best shakes and stuff from there. Oh my God, malts. I love their malt shakes. And I don't think I've had one like it since I was a kid. So, and I don't know if lenders were... Surely they weren't just in my state. You know what? While you watch this fire burn, I could probably look it up on my phone to see if they were stuck in one state, because I'd be really surprised if the movies that he did came from him being in this state. Oh yeah. So there you go. It's from Indiana. Well. Sorry, I'm also looking up. Yeah, it's a film from 1987. It is Ernest Goes to Camp. And that's the character. And like I said, he also got the commercial for the Lenders ice cream shops. That's hilarious. I did not know they were local to us. So I guess that makes it even more impressive that he got some sort of a, you know, show out of it. Or movie or what have you. Okay, so we still are short a little bit. We have our bed. So there's no reason we can't go out and kill a couple animals. If we can find somewhere to kill. Of course, it's just horses around. I hate to hear them scream. I'm not going to say I haven't done it. Oh, Demon's on. Demon just joined. Woohoo. I got to get myself... Let me get myself back in my house and I will go quick get into the group call and whatchamacallit. Put it in the window. Discord is what I'm talking about. If I can even get to Discord. Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello, hello?
Jeez, you just scared the shit out of me. Oh, how are you?
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me? Oh, why isn't it picking you up? Dang it. Hold on. Let me see what the hell's going on here. Because I've got that thing turned on, and I am plugged in.
Hello?
Hold on a second. Let me get back in there. Okay, let me... Dang it, no. Okay. Windows down. That's my phone cord. Why is this headset set not working? Can you hear me now? Okay, I do not know. Can you hear me now? Hello? Okay. I am not sure what the heck the problem is, unless it's that Discord's not picking it up. Hello? Hey, can you hear me now? No, dang it. Okay, let me check over here. Settings. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Dang it. What is going on here? Hey, can you hear me? Dang it. Can you hear me now? Okay, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Oh, let me look. Hello? Okay, let me see. Hello, hello, hello. Why isn't my mic fucking picking up? How about now? Hello? Thank God. That it was on Discord. I knew I had yeah, I had everything else plugged in. I've never used the other microphone, and they just decided to be an asshole. That's right, assholes. I'm glad you suggested that, because I thought about looking at one point. Good Lord. Well, we got out of lunch at a decent enough time. Like, I was home by, I don't know, about a little bit before I put the message in chat. Yeah, and I was just kind of doing a mining episode, more or less. So I might end that and then start again here in a minute. Oh, yeah. Well, I got a lot of mining done. My schedule is going to be so botched for the next, oh, I don't know, year. Well, they've decided to put the older one in an early preschool for 2 days a week. So I don't have her for 2 days a week, but my daughter also cannot work from home anymore with the kids because it's just gotten too hard since the baby started crawling and getting around. So, yeah, and it's fair. And they are my first priority. You know, I understood that from the get-go of starting this again. But So I don't get the day off during the week, but I do have 2 days with just the baby. Now that I can get some stuff done, like while she naps and stuff, because the other one won't be here. So it's not completely botched, you know. At least I just hit the microphone. But you know, this was just going to be through July. And so I already knew this a few days ago, but at that point it was just going to be through July. And at the lunch it was like, yeah, we need till January because it's not cheap to do this, and they can put the baby in at a year for those 2 days as well. But they want to hold off until she's about 15 months old. So that'll be about January of next year. And or this year, I'm sorry. Well, yeah, it'll be January of 27. Yeah, basically, because it is just February, you know. So I am now, prior to getting back on here to get my episode today, I was trying to reorganize stuff and because I'm only going to be able to do 5 days a week if I'm lucky. But I have a personal single player hardcore that I'm doing, so when I do finally meet my demise here, you know, I'll be able, yeah, so I'll have that spot filled. But I'm basically just going to try to get recorded ahead on everything that I can. Because I'm going to need it to be able to do a realistic 5 days, because if I really push it and I do a 14 plus hour day, I can get 3 videos done in a day. But it's with some prep work done in some of them, you know what I mean? Right. So through the week, I just plan on trying to do prep work as much as I can. And I think it'll just be, you know, Monday through Friday, unless I just get lucky and get some extra time on my hands. Which, you know, you do get the occasional holiday or whatever, and it's not like I do anything on those days anyway. Well, and I also have a 10-day vacation that I'm going to do this summer, you know. So, and I cannot record during those 10 days. You know, those are just going to be but I should be ahead enough to be able to cover those. Yeah. So it's just that I'm trying to revamp everything in my head now, you know, on how we're going to make this work. Yeah. Ain't it though? I now need to run around and kill some animals because I have almost 30 XP. I just dropped some more lapis over there to your chest. Well, to the one over the first. Yeah. What in the hell did... Oh, there it is. I think you did. I'm going to try to slightly go into a different direction. So maybe I won't in this episode. We'll see. If I get to a certain point, I might, and then I might just start over. I've got other crap I need to get to today, but... Ugh. Yeah. And you know, we only have to produce one a week as far as the rules go, but I like to have a weekly one. Yeah, a month, I'm sorry. But I would like to stick to the one a week if I can. Yeah. That's the ideal. And at this point, Sundays still work really well for me. You know, as far as being able to do it because it's on a weekend. I may or may not have to shorten it depending on how much time I need for everything else. But... yeah. Well, yeah, and they're just out for me now. I mean, I still have them until everything gets started. So that's good. Yeah. Luckily, like on the one that hasn't even started yet, what I have for them stretches out now at once a week through April. So not through the whole thing, but into April. So that's good. At least I got one day covered through April. That's right. Yeah, it's getting there, ain't it? I got my bed with me. Because I'm going to try to kill some animals and at least get, you know, 30 on my XP. Yes. It's so fun. Yeah. Oh, you're fine. I'll just automatically assume you were being rude. Even though you told me that. Can you believe her? Oh. You know, it's funny that I started off with British people a long time ago on a forum. And it was like a forum about like ghosts and stuff. And like I was one of the moderators and stuff, and I didn't go by my any name that I'm using now. But and it was years ago. So I mean I got a good taste of learning about British people then, right? And what really cracked me up one day was we're just playing or not playing, we're in chat because that's what you had to do back then if you want to talk to somebody. Probably what was that one that used to be popular? Doesn't matter, but no, it would have been yes, Skype. And one of them says, "Hold on a minute, I'll be right back. I have to go out back and have a fag." I'm from America, right? Very, very different meaning. And I was like, okay, I'm not quite sure why you're announcing it, but okay. And he started laughing and he goes, "Oh my God, I forgot that means something totally different for you." Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. I learned a lot with them guys. Um, it was like a paranormal forum was what it was. Yeah, well, this one kind of turned out a little bit funny. Like I said, I was asked to be a mod early on. They found some of my stories somewhere, and I was invited to be a mod, and I was there for probably a couple of years. And, you know, we all got along, but come to find out, the guy who pulled us all together didn't really believe in any of it. Now, he didn't tell us that from the get go, he hid that from us. And he just really wanted us to get there and argue with it. I'm not going to argue about what I believe. If you don't believe it, that's fine, but you don't get to tell me what my experiences have been, you know. So, and then there was a girl who got on there, and she was British. And she didn't like that I had my spot, so she started lying to this man. And I want you to know, after 2 years of being on his forum and his mod, he literally asked me to leave as a mod. He told me I could still be on the forum, but like he was believing all the shit she was saying. And right, and I was just like, And I bet it was because I used to argue with him about, you know, I'm not going to sit there and let you tell me that what I believe isn't true. So that's probably some of it. Yeah. And I was just like, I can't, I had ran a forum that he hosted. Right at the minute that he said that, because he accused me of having a private forum on this little forum that I had, and that we were talking about him, and I immediately handed him my password in the chat that we were in. I said, "Go check it right now." I said, "You can check me right now. I will let you." "Oh, no, that's not necessary." I said, "Then don't sit there and accuse me of it. If you won't go." I said, "I haven't had time to go delete anything, now have I?" Yeah. And at that point, I just left. I didn't have to leave, but I did. No, and I'm still friends with a couple of people from there, both mods. They knew that it was BS. But he got to be a little snaky as it went on. And that's, just because I am telling the truth about him, I'm not revealing what his name was or what the forum was. Right. But I just don't like to, I'm not one who, even if something happens with me and somebody else, I'm not likely to just blast it. You know what I mean? because there's just no point in that kind of... It was just, it felt so childish. No. That really is what it boiled down to. I just don't have time for it. Right, right. This isn't high school. And then I had asked one of the other mods, because there was a private mod that was just for us, that I had posted pictures of my kids in. They were young. And so I asked the other mod, hey, can you just remove those? If I'm not going to be around anymore, I don't want their pictures there. I want you to know that the owner put them back. Now, the forum no longer exists. But he put them back and then told me that when you joined, you agreed to leave all the photographs and stuff that you put in here. And, I mean, he was in the UK and there wasn't a lot I could do about it. You know what I mean? And it wasn't an open forum that I had put them in. It was just for, like, the mods area. But still, that, yeah. Thankfully, it's not a thing anymore. You know what? Something is wrong with the XP, because I've killed quite a bit of stuff, and I thought I had over 29. And now... Oh, you know what? I might... I do not. Oh, I am throwing my sword, though, because why not? Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? I don't have any of that bar. Let me hop out and hop back in. No, like, I have no top bar at all. Like, I can't see where freaking spawn is. Oh, no. I do have hearts. I meant the bar but on the top. But I have left my... Oh, my God. Oh, it is down there. Well, I think I might see you. Potentially. Yeah. I was going to say me and Cords. I've gone in a fairly straight direction. I'm just going to follow what I think is down here. Okay, there's my stuff back. Okay, it just moved because I thought it used to be at the top of my page. Huh. Well, I probably also had my thing on before, you know what I mean? Because like now there we go, yep. Because now it's back to the other one. Alright, I definitely have 30 now. I can at least get a full enchant on something. I've got one that's enchanted, but I've also got another one made that's not enchanted. And I haven't enchanted any armor yet. And I did get a diamond helmet. I went mining and got some diamonds. Well, I'll probably keep my, whatchamacallit. If I never think of it. My golden boots, just because if I go to the nether, I don't want to not remember to put them on. Oh yeah, I'm already back, I'm sure. I'm seeing a big old tree, so I'm pretty sure I'm already back. Oh, well that is just a big old tree. Oh, nice. That's usually why I build. That's usually why I build, though. Just because I can. Oh, I love docks. Or bridges. I just did build some in one of my single player games though, so and I need to build another one, so I'm a little burnt out on them. When I also plan, like I do 2 extra, I can see what's his face's house now, JC's. Um, but I usually do 2 challenge series, but I think I'm gonna knock that down to 1. And if I do 2 of anything, it's probably gonna be Hightail because that's I can just do that quicker. Well, and it's too easy to make long episodes. My first episodes in that are just ridiculous. Oh my god, I just jumped over his hill and it was almost a pit. Heart attack. But yeah, yeah, like hardcore. But yeah, it is about night now again, so I guess I'll. I hopped in. It's a habit. I was right at the back of my house, but Um, there's nothing wrong with mouthful of food. Oh my god, another sheep head. So I think I'm going to come over and do the other pickaxe for. Well, I'll check. I'll check to see if I like the enchant on it because I've got armor and stuff I could do too. I don't care if it's full enchants at this point. Might as well just put crap enchants on armor, right? Okay, now hopefully nothing jumps up here and grabs me, just cause. Okay, I got unbreaking. Oh, if you don't do the unbreaking, then it'll surely. Right. That's okay. I can't get a full enchant on it now anyway. I should have just taken it. It's efficiency and unbreaking. It is what it is. I can always get more diamond armor later and put better enchants, like combining them. I might as well do the iron that I got on me too for the hell of it. Okay, and put those back. Now I got armor on again. And I think I will end this episode and just start another one. So I'll see you guys in the next one.